This is a Kodak camera. Charmera? Charmera? I have no idea. I got it from my cousins as a Christmas gift, and apparently it's like pretty sought after now. I know nothing about it, but I saw that it had a photo and a video function, so I brought it with me to Lazarus Island to test it out. So here's my review of the Kodak Charmera. The first thing you notice is probably the black bars on the side. That's because the camera records in a 4:3 ratio versus the 16:9 that you usually see YouTube videos in. But I'm just gonna call it a creative choice and move on. If you're a spec or camera nerd like me, or you just want to help out a small channel, I'd really appreciate if you subscribe. I have more gear reviews and wacky funny content that I have planned. Thank you! Now, in order to appease the gear nerd in me and to prevent the audience from falling asleep, here's the spec sheet read out by Alvin and the Chipmunks. Now you might be asking, John, why don't you just use a real camera? Well, I do have a real camera, but you know, sometimes it's fun to just use the small thing, and also I feel like sometimes using something like this is just compensating for something, you know? Now that we're done comparing our perfectly adequate lens sizes, how does the Charmera actually sound like?
What you want me to say? What you want me to say? Oh.
Just kidding, it sounds like this. Well, under better conditions, the audio is kind of usable.
It'd be so funny if that thing has said audio.
It would be so funny.
But for the most part, I would recommend using your phone or some kind of external mic to record some better audio, like I'm doing
You
here.
always stand there for Why you looking away? Yeah, I'm so shy, you know.
And this is the same clip but using audio from the camera. So finally, we arrived on Lazarus Island, which is an island off the coast of Singapore. We took a ferry and the tickets were like $10, it was pretty cheap. I forgot to record almost all of the beach section of this, but we got this little clip of us in the water.
Aboy, look here, boy! Aboy, look here, hurry up! Smile!
We spent the rest of the day just messing around, swimming at Lazarus Island, and then we took a ferry to go to Kusu, where we spent our time exploring this cute little temple, and then we hiked up this little hill to go to another temple with some nice views, and then eventually we just walked around the island and my slipper broke. Luckily, there was a very nice fisherman who was willing to give us some fishing line, and Irfan was gracious enough to help me fix my slipper while I was recording the entire thing. Eventually, we got rained on and we made our way back to the ferry terminal.
It's currently wet.
My bad.
And then we waited for our ferry and got back home, ate some food, and that was it for our adventure. The Kodak Charmera is a gimmick camera and there's no denying that. So what reason is there to own something like this when our smartphone cameras have gotten so good and we can emulate whatever digicam quality in post? To me, the real charm, haha, is the intentionality of a small camera like this. The quote-unquote bad quality of the camera encouraged me to shoot more because the shots didn't need to be perfect. And because of this, I captured way more of my trip than if I would have brought my real cameras. So, to sum up my review of the Kodak Charmera, it's a bad camera that I believe every photographer and videographer should own at some point to help them remember that sometimes capturing the memories is enough, even if they're not perfect. If you like what you saw, consider liking the video and subscribing to my channel. I'm really trying to push out more content going into 2026, so I really appreciate it.